What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Friendly Fire Games. Tonight we are back with The Division, and I'm not alone. I'm here with Steven from Turtle Games.
Hey guys. And did we get notifications? Did we get notifications? Oh, no, that's not a notification. Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
lots of
there we go.
lots
Got
of buzzing.
notifications. Sorry, it's been YouTube's been kind of screwing us over. They mostly in February. We didn't get any notifications sent out whenever I went live.
Oh,
But we got notifications, and so did you, Andrew. So
sweet. Saw that actually.
we're doing a little bit of Underground before we roll into Resistance. That's the plan for tonight. Evan is going to be showing up. He's going to be our third. And unfortunately, it's just going to be us three, but that's fine. Evan and I have done enough survival or
Well,
resistance.
we'll make it. We'll make it work. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it'll be fun.
we just
So
have to get to wave
for,
15. So
for this, we've got the directives are vastly reduce the skill cooldown, but your HUD is going to be messed up whenever you've got skills on cooldown. And we also have shock ammo, which means that you can shock enemies with your bullets, but if you overuse it, you will shock yourself.
cool.
So try to burst fire as much as possible. I'm going to switch to sentries for this.
I'm just gonna stick with what I've already been using because it's what I'm used to.
All right. All right, let's roll.
I could switch it up,
So-
but I'd confuse myself if I did.
So I don't know if I've shown you sentries yet. This is the build that like it's probably my legendary mission build if I'm not being forced to run reclaimers. With this build, every headshot marks an enemy, and they can be marked up to 6 times, and each mark makes them receive 5% extra damage.
That's cool.
And then on consecutive headshots on a person that is marked, I have a chance of infecting nearby enemies with a mark. So it's basically just massive offense support. Hey Speedwagon, thanks for tuning in.
I should just start naming random people to make it seem like people are watching me too.
Hey Snarf, welcome, welcome to the stream.
Hey,
I actually had to introduce Anna to Snarf a couple weeks ago. She had never heard of Snarf before, and like it was like, okay, so imagine this combination of a cat and a rat, but he says Snarf like every other word.
you gotta love Snarf.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah, he's great.
I forgot shock bullets.
I'm still running to you, so
Awesome. So the thing about this build is that it actually makes the pistol my most valuable weapon.
really? Why?
Because there's 0 kick on it, and it's a semi-automatic weapon, so I can place marks with it and get like instant follow-up shots. So it's basically my marking gun. Watch the left, watch the left.
Yeah, I got it.
Good job.
That's what was killing me.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going around to flank him.
All right, well then I'll hold right up front.
Cool. Alright, I'm pushing
Boy,
again.
you really have to burst fire.
Yeah, it's rough.
All right, I may switch up my build then. Can I do that mid-mission?
Yes, just not in combat. You can't switch loadouts in combat. If you're thinking shotguns, which I don't know if you are or not, don't, because it just makes it to where the shock happens on like 2 shotgun shots, so it's not worth it at all.
What about a sniper
Evan.
rifle? Or the historian,
Sniper rifles.
more accurately.
Oh, hunters. Wow, that was fast. Okay, stay together. Stay together. Oh god. Not prepared for that.
Oh god. I'm down. Holy sh...
Yep, hunters.
I'm dead. Wow, okay. That guy's an asshole.
Really? Good lord, I freaking hate hunters. I forgot we have recovery link. I should have just recovery linked. Hey, cool cat. Hey, Aaron. Okay, Evan can join us now. That would have been helpful about 10 seconds ago.
So I have to kill 10 hunters? That doesn't seem
10 of
that.
those.
That doesn't seem that multiples of them. So I mean,
There were 3 of them, but the problem is that's a random encounter. They don't appear every time, and now that we lost to them, they're probably not going to appear.
all right. Since I'm not in
So
combat,
this
I'm
one
gonna,
just takes time.
yeah. I'm gonna switch up my loadout.
Evan, you got to appear online for me to invite you. I'm not seeing you. I'm not a good shot anymore. I'm feeling pretty good, Aaron. Got to see Anna today. That's always a plus. But there's Evan. Evan says, "How are we doing, my young shorts?" We decided, and by we decided, I mean, oh wait, you're wearing Final Measure.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. But by we decided, I mean I said this, and so I'm gonna make it a thing until I'm told, Steven, you need to stop. But all of us on Chortle Games, being me, Jake, and Brody, are either married or have a fiance, and so I have petitioned that we call them our chorties. You know, like shorties.
I know what you're saying, and it's lame. Now, I'll say I love it, and I wish I'd thought of it.
That's why you hate it.
Yeah.
You're the. What is it?
So should we go for the 40s? Should we call our wives 40s?
40s.
I don't think they'd appreciate that.
No. Which one is worse, shorties or 40s?
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
But Aaron, to touch back on how I'm doing, I just spent $115 at the grocery store buying food that I didn't really know how to buy for, because the staff at my church, we all kind of sided wanting to do better about our health. So one of the new guys we hired, who's kind of overseeing the staff and he's helping with a lot of administrative stuff, helping us be more efficient. He was like, "Hey, here's a diet plan," and we were like, "Oh, we're actually doing this." And I'm actually all for it, but it's pretty intense what we're doing for the first 10 days, because it is a detox. So we're cutting out what?
Oh, go ahead and finish.
We're cutting out gluten, sugar, and dairy, cold turkey for the first 10 days. Which I was fine with for the first 10 days, but the problem is sugar is in literally everything. And like sugar in small amounts is one thing, but like to have to cut it cold turkey to get your body, you know, kind of reprogrammed is tough, because like even small amounts can hinder what you're trying to do.
I have so many things to say about what you're talking about.
Go for it.
Oh, I want to let you finish, but I just want you to know that I have things to say.
Go ahead.
I think detoxing, if you can do it, is great and stuff, but it's not a long-term solution. And for someone like me,
there's
a
diet plan.
Well,
after the detox.
For someone like me, Friendly Fire Games says, "I can't hear you guys, but because I'm listening to something else. But just know that I'm cheering you on." No, so you know,
shout out to all the 40s.
Over the last year and a half, I've kind of been undergoing a lot of like weight loss, and I've lost 65 pounds. I went from being obese to being just barely
slightly
overweight.
Less obese.
No, just barely. I'm actually not classified as obese anymore.
That's awesome.
And the only
Hopefully I'll be there soon.
The only thing that I changed, and this is why I have lots of opinions here, is Kim and I started calorie counting, and we how do I get around this?
Evan, I sent you an invite. Join.
Oh my god!
You just go through it.
So we started calorie counting and working out using a program called Dollar Workout Club, 5 nights a week.
Oh shoot!
It's a 15-minute workout video that you do 5 nights a week, and it totally kicks your tail, but it works really well. And in any case, the calorie counting thing, I mean, I credit a lot of our success with doing that. So literally, if I want pizza or ice cream or whatever one day, I can have it. I just have to count it, and it takes away from my calories that I can have the rest of the day.
Right.
Yeah, so I personally recommend that because I believe that that is sustainable long term. Like, I could do this for the rest of my life, whereas cutting out gluten, cutting out sugar, not a long-term solution.
So what we're doing in that is we are cutting it out temporarily to kind of reevaluate and create kind of a discipline, and then we're going to slowly add it back in to go into the diet plan that we're going to be doing. So the detox is kind of just the starter pistol to the diet as a whole, which will incorporate all of those things just in moderation.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe detoxing is good, but for me personally, I cannot diet because I'll fall off the wagon so fast. So that's why calorie counting has worked so well for me, because it's something that I can do.
Right. I'm personally excited because, one, I get to try my hand at cooking things that I've never cooked before. Like, one thing I'm going to try to do right now for the 10 days, we're trying to do starchy vegetables to a minimum. But after that, we can start incorporating them again. And there's this recipe for fried rice where the fried rice, the rice itself is substituted for sweet potatoes.
I have so many things to say about sweet potatoes.
They're healthier than regular potatoes.
Oh, they're so delicious too. You can so we have an Instant Pot.
I love sweet potatoes.
One of the things we bought a while back was actually we got it for Christmas a little over a year ago. An Instant Pot, and you can do sweet potatoes. Wow, awesome. You can do sweet potatoes in it and then mash them, and you just do them with a little bit of, like, I can't believe it's not butter, it has 0 calories in it. Right. And then some cinnamon. Yeah, some cinnamon, which also has 0 calories. And it tastes like sweet potato casserole. It's delicious.
Oh, absolutely. When I'm able to eat sweet potatoes again, I'm going to do some kind of butter and cinnamon with that all the time.
Hey, Rain. We have also been doing spaghetti squash spaghetti. Mm-hmm. So if you split a spaghetti squash in half and you bake it in the oven, you can literally just take a fork and roll it out like spaghetti noodles. And then we did that with like a light, low sugar spaghetti sauce. You could also just do it with some tomatoes and then ground turkey, and it tastes just like spaghetti.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing what Anna called zoodles.
We have a zoodler. Zoodles are great.
Yeah, we actually part of our wedding registry, we got, what was it called? Spiralizer.
A spiralizer through your wedding registry.
Oh, nice. But we are gonna use that to make some zoodles, and we got a lot of.
If you want recipes, I've got those too. We actually went to a cooking class about 6 months ago, kind of after we'd started this whole thing. We went to a cooking class where they taught us how to make a shrimp and zucchini zoodle recipe, like an Italian shrimp pasta recipe.
If you got that recipe on hand, I would love it, because that might be one of the only things I can eat during these 10 days.
Remind me after the stream. I will send it to you.
Cool. All right. Get ready to come out of the underground, by the way. We're going to head on over to Resistance.
Cool. But yeah, I highly recommend that. I mean, I do, even if you don't plan to do calorie counting long term, I recommend trying it, because you can get an app and you can literally scan things with a barcode scanner on your phone. Like, your camera will do all the work and keep track. So like, I'm on track to lose 2 pounds a week, and I get 1,800 calories a day. And so I'm able to just scan everything that I do and then put in any exercise that I do, and that gives me back calories. And and it helps a ton. I mean, you know, I think you'll notice when you see me later this month, but I am thinner than I've been since middle school. Probably,
awesome.
probably before middle school. So, I mean, you know, but yeah, you'll have to let me know how the detox thing goes, because I haven't tried anything like that, and I'd be interested to hear, you know, the pros and cons.
See, to me, my issue isn't like I have self-control when it comes to food, but my issue is that getting, you know, the processed foods, the frozen foods, the fast foods, it's just so much easier.
Oh yeah.
Because I like to cook, but I just don't know where to begin, and so with my nature, it's just easier to be like, okay, just go to Wendy's, get a burger, done.
Well, you know, that's. Oh, go ahead.
But with this, especially like, you know, by the end of the month, you know, we're getting married, and she is really good about, you know, keeping me on track, helping me with grocery shopping, bringing to my attention what's good and what's bad, and I really like cooking together, so that's not a problem for me. Like, the problem for me is just having the groceries and being intentional about getting them.
Right.
Do carrier or peer? Let's do carrier. Carrier's fun. All right. Evan, what's the word on what's the word?
What does Firecrest do? What is its 3 perk?
You get in.
Flame turret. I don't care about that.
It's all about fire damage. Oh shoot. Oh gosh, I'm still in Anthem mode.
Are you trying to fly around or something?
No, I'm trying to swap weapons with Square. Good lord. I hate Westside Pierce sometimes. Hey, Evan.
Hello.
Hi, Evan.
Hello. And hello to all of the young shorts. I felt like I had to say that. What build am I gonna run?
Andrew, what are you running for Resistance?
Whatever I need to run. I mean, you know, I typically run D3FNC. I can run Final Measure if needed. And now, keep in mind, I'm rocking a 4-piece, and it's not classified.
I feel like no matter what we run, we'll do fine.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking die again because these shotgunners won't. Oh my god!
Where the hell are you?
I'm waiting at carrier for you guys, and shotgunners keep spawn camping me. I'm stuck on sentries, so
I cannot.
If you go into the group management, and then
fast travel,
should be able to fast travel.
I tried to. It must not let me because you're in combat or something. So I'm going to the nearest safe house.
All right, round 3.
What build?
Whatever you feel like running, and we'll work around.
The Met team over at Train Yard were saying you did a hell of a job there.
All right, try fast traveling to me now.
Best of luck out there.
The better question is probably, what build should I run?
I'm tired.
The better question is, what build should we all run? That's the best question of them all.
Alright.
I'm between probably either Reclaimers or Sentries. But I feel like you're going to tell me Reclaimers.
Warning.
I don't care.
Exiting the safe area.
I'm probably going to run Strikers.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jeremy. Jeremy said he is back on his early schedule.
No biggie, my dude.
So he could not join us. That's okay. We'll get you next time. Evan, Division 2 comes out in a week.
I know, aren't you excited? The 12th.
I am excited, but
I won't have an American flag sticking out of my ass, though.
I'm the only one. Unless if James has been secretly working on it.
Yeah, I won't even have the Division jacket, so...
Is that
you never know.
9? Is that 9 or is
8.
that 12?
It's 8.
8?
Isn't it?
I think so. It's either 4 or 8.
It's 8.
8
It's
looks
not.
like
It's
a
not
gesture.
4 because
no,
I.
4's the jacket.
Is it?
Yeah, 4's the jacket.
There you
Jacket
go.
and the patch. 8 is the hand gesture and the backpack.
Thanks,
Oh,
Jeremy.
well,
Have a good
well
night.
God, why do I even care? I just need to get 4 then.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, damn.
I just
Yours
want
got
the.
man.
Well,
I just want that jacket.
I
then
want
we'll
the
probably get
fucking-
you all those tonight because we're gonna get 2 shields tonight.
I want the butt flag and I want the #1 pose.
I mean,
And
if
I
I
would
if
get
I
that
didn't
with
have to
them.
grind my ass off to do it, I would be the same way. I'd want the.
I would have to get 800 commendation within a week. And I'm
Yeah, good
locked
luck.
out of 80 of them, so
Oh, you're totally right. Okay, well, I feel so much better. I just need
Awesome.
one. I just need one shield.
You're about to get 2.
Sweet.
2?
Yeah, I need one
Uh,
West Side Pier Boss and Resistance Wave 15. Should I run D3F and C, Steven?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I mean, that's definitely what I'm comfortable running.
Oh God, shotgunners.
Cool.
Yep.
It says I'm in combat.
That's because
you
shotgunners
are
just
in
ran up
combat.
out of nowhere. Good lord. I freaking hate these guys.
man, after playing Division 2, man, everything is so hard to kill.
It does feel
Holy
different, but it was like, it's not something that I was able to put into words
Wait,
until,
Evan, wait.
like, you know, when first playing Division 2, I was like, this feels different, but I'm not quite sure what it is.
You said wait?
I did.
I may have accidentally started it.
Oh, I know exactly what you did. That's fine. I switched over to Reclaimer. Let's go.
Oh crap! Can I not switch?
Yes, you can. You have 30
you
seconds.
can.
It says I can't.
You should be
skill
able to.
cooldown,
You're not
maybe?
in combat.
Oh, it's a skill
Yeah,
cooldown.
yeah, skill
You're right.
cooldown.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't matter for the first like 5 waves, anyways. So.
I know, but I
What's
wanna...
funny about Division 2 though is
Got
that it feels like the way the game was originally meant to be. Like a lot of things, like the fact that we have armor now, like NPCs do.
Yeah.
Why is it not starting?
Oh, you're.
Did we?
Oh, you. That was you.
Okay, let's walk out and then walk back in, I guess. Oh, good. More shotgunners. Here comes the gang.
God, I love strikers sometimes. Man.
Oh, you're on
Actually, all the
strikers.
time.
All the time.
Yeah, Steven,
Cool.
so I think I've finally convinced all of the Friendly Fire game guys to get Division 2.
Good. I will be creating us a clan.
Yeah, well,
The
we need
demo
to...
was so good.
It was. I didn't play much of it intentionally because I didn't want to ruin the game for myself, you know, by playing stuff over and over again. But no, Steven, we'll have to talk this week about ideas for like clan names and stuff because
I was gonna suggest Chortle Fire Gamesters or Chortle Fire Games with tag CFG.
10 seconds until
Something that combines all 3 of us.
or I mean, or we could do something that's just not related to our channels.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not.
Like-
It's off brand for
next
you
wave
guys,
of
but
hostiles is beginning.
You guys, I am off-brand.
He literally
And
is.
if you were
He's
to-
just kind of this.
if you were to
Random
ask Daniel, I would also be off brand for Friendly Fire games.
Just don't watch your fire enough.
I am not good at watching my fire.
I'm good at watching fire. Fire's pretty.
Indicate 5 hostiles remain.
I see what you.
3 unfriendlies left.
What gun is this?
Obtain
Ah,
one more
yes.
hostile.
Big alley. Oh my god.
Classic. Good old Big Alley.
Good old big alley.
Well, I feel liberated now knowing that I only need to get one more shield to get the reward I want.
And you'll get it. You'll get the shield in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, well, I was thinking I'd have to get to 8, but I actually don't have to, which means if for some
Yeah.
miracle my copy of Division comes in next week,
Next wave in
on Monday. Maybe we stream that.
Have you
So does that
pre-ordered it?
mean? Does that mean we're up in the air of whether or not the Division 1 stream is going to happen?
I'll still do. No, I'll still do it.
Next wave of hostiles starting now.
I mean, if you, unless you don't want to, in which case we could just
I'm good
stream
with
some. We could just stream something
Wait.
else.
What
next
is
week.
the numerical day today?
It's the 4th, but
So
Division
it'll be
for,
one
for
day late.
digital. Yeah, digital copies are probably going to unlock Monday night.
5 enemies
On the
left.
12th. Yeah.
Either that or 12.
Physical
or
copies as
noon.
well. If you pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition, I've already contacted GameStop. I'm allowed to pick it up on the 12th.
That's nice.
I'm not a fan of that.
Why?
Personally, of early access like that, locked behind paying $30 more.
Oh, I completely agree. That's so like it's a fake
Well,
it's a fake release date.
Next wave.
I want all of the stuff that came with it, though. That's just a bonus.
Well,
I didn't
and
pre-order
that's
to get it
yeah,
3
and
days
that's the
early.
thing. Like, well, I
Right.
I have a bit of an issue with like deluxe editions too because it's just a money grab.
Yeah, I'm thrilled that I get to play on the 12th, but I don't like for example, Anthem released on Origin Access a week early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Well, that's
Yeah,
kind of the
that's
way
what
of
I'm
the
talking. It's
future,
like-
unfortunately.
Yeah, it is. Which sucks. By the way, I switched to Pulse.
Did you
so-
see?
I see
Did you
that.
see Anthem's already on sale?
I did, but that's only on
What is it?
Amazon.
5 hostiles remaining.
Is it 40 now, or
No, it's 50.
50?
I think it'd have to go down to 40 before I'd think about picking it up. Not because I like have a problem with it or anything, but because I've got so many
Yeah.
games to play and so little time to do it.
Well,
Anthem
that's why
is
I'm happy I got Anthem early.
yeah,
That's honestly
same here,
why.
because my thing is my goal with Anthem
Remaining.
was to be entertained by it for 3 weeks, you know, the time between it and Division 2,
Get ready to
or
give the objective a
to
chance.
get to end game and get my Javelin ready for the post-launch content
Wave of hostiles.
by the time Division 2 came out, so I could revisit it in my own time. And that's
we were
exactly
both
what's happening.
there.
We were both there,
That's
We
great.
hit it last night.
and it was a lot of fun. We still have a blast with it. And the thing about
Right.
Anthem is that it's just attained so much controversy because honestly, I do feel like BioWare was kind of put into a corner by EA and were told this needs to release
Yeah,
at this
they
day
were-
regardless.
They were. I think the silliest thing EA could have done was release Apex 2 days after.
Was it
Well,
2 days after? I thought it was before.
I think
2
it was
days after.
it was before.
Was it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm
I thought
it
pretty
was
sure
after.
it was like a week
Oh,
before.
it was before. Yeah. I
was
didn't even
after.
consider that. EA does both of them.
Yeah.
They sent Anthem out to die just like they did Titanfall. What the heck?
Well, to be fair to Respawn, I mean, Apex is pretty great. Like whether you're into BRs or not, like what they've done with it, the release of it being a complete surprise, I thought that was pretty genius.
Right. Respawn's
Well-
great.
Who? What is? Sorry.
Respawn. They did
Respawn.
Titanfall on Apex.
Oh.
I mean, it's definitely not like I don't see myself playing it a ton long term,
Right.
but it's fun for what it is. I enjoy
Yeah,
it.
the problem isn't in Respawn doing that. The problem is in the fact that EA, for whatever reason, seems to cannibalize itself. Because they
Well,
released Titanfall 2 back in 2016, smack dab between Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, World War 2, I can't remember.
Poop.
Um,
Call of Duty poop. Call of
and
Duty.
I'm glad I'm
That's
not the
hilarious.
only one that feels that way.
yeah, and the thing is, like Battlefield 1 is another EA title.
Hold off
and
on it. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
fine.
Are we? No, that's fine. Let's go. I'm on the
I,
move.
I saw that it needed
Oh,
done,
we're
and
not-
I was like, oh, I'll help.
Are we farming for a chest, or?
No,
Uh,
I mean we can. Whatever you guys want
It's
to
up
do.
to you
I'm
guys.
I'm along for the ride.
Me too. That's why
I
I,
mean,
asked.
we
I'm
can
literally here.
farm boss waves. I'm cool with that.
1 minute remains to complete the critical objective.
So does that mean we don't want to go towards that one area with the support station then?
We're not going towards the support station.
Okay.
We don't need it. I refuse. I will be made valid useful.
Dude, I've already heard that the hive is busted.
Like OP or broken?
Both. The healing is OP and broken.
30
Awesome.
seconds remain for you to complete the critical
I've
objective.
heard that the hive's really good, that the Firefly drone is like super fun, apparently.
Oh, was the Firefly in this beta?
No.
No, but I've heard from preview games, you know, preview
I'm excited.
copies of, like,
Because I'm glad they confirmed that the Firefly was a drone.
You have
Because everyone
Yeah, sure.
speculated.
to complete the
But I'm glad to hear that because now I'm totally going to run double drone. It's confirmed.
yeah,
You can do-
I'm
you can do
super happy
that?
for it. Yeah, you can
There's
run
two
double
different
drone.
types of drones.
Oh,
You
okay.
can run the Firefly drone and
The
the
combat drone.
what's the other one?
Whatever.
I have not decided what I'll run other than I know I'm gonna run the shield.
I'm probably not running shield this game.
I'm only seeing one more
And that
hostile.
crazy as it seems, I'm probably not running
So-
ballistic shield.
Andrew, for you, it might benefit, like, if you do want a tank build, there's a version of Pulse you can use where you can charge up an EMP
That's
in close
cool.
quarters.
Yeah,
So that could be good for you.
Well, that's
I'm going actually a sniper.
20 seconds.
Because
until
Thanks,
the
Russ.
next wave.
50 cals on my shit, so I'm going sniper turret with the tac pulse.
well. I haven't decided what I want my specialty to be because none of them really are good for the build I want to go for.
That's how I feel. Survivalist is
I would-
actually pretty good for heals, but
I mean-
survivalist would probably work.
alright,
Just because doesn't survivalist make you tankier?
I think it does,
but
which is why I'm considering it. But I'm also considering Grenadier because being tanky and being able to blow shit up sounds pretty great.
yeah, you can definitely
I'm
be
glad.
tankier from explosives as Grenadier.
I'm just happy I get to play the playstyle I love playing, and it's actually completely viable in that game.
Yeah, I've actually not researched a ton into Division 2, like the skills and stuff, because I want to be a little surprised and kind of have to discover some of it myself. I mean, I don't
That's how I
mind
was with the second beta.
I don't mind hearing what's going to be in it, but like I haven't, with some games you just go and you research every aspect of it. I haven't done that this time because I
That was
want
me
to.
in Anthem. That
Yeah.
was me in Anthem.
That was both of us in Anthem.
Yeah. I've been, like, Anthem's been my baby for, like, the past year. And I'm actually glad I did that much research. Oh, did you
Yep.
hear that, speaking of Anthem, even though we're playing Division, did you hear that they have already started banning people
Yep,
What for?
for exploits.
Oh really?
for exploiting? It's not an exploit, but it's kind of an exploit.
What are they exploiting?
So this one dude he figured out that through gameplay, free play chests tend to give you more masterworks and legendaries than boss farms.
Right.
So he would go into free play and do the same route over and over and over and over again to farm gear, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And he did that for like 6 hours or something on stream. And then he also did a exploit that EA
Hey,
knew
Evan, go
about,
get the
but
boss.
he did it. Yeah.
Lower his health down to small.
Sure. But, chill out. I'm sorry.
Something EA knew about.
Let me get the, it's, Luray.
Yeah.
Alright,
about
health
Luray?
bars now.
Right. Yeah. He's just lowering her armor to where we can kill her in 30 seconds or less.
So,
Because we're farming for
oh,
D-Tech right now, so we can roll.
Oh, got it.
yeah, so this dude was just going into free play, farming it out, right? Just running around, getting legendaries, masterworks at a decent rate, whatever.
Right.
And then there was an exploit that EA knew about that he did for fun, where you can do a certain combination with the Storm. I don't know if, and I think it's been patched already.
The Gunslinger's Mark.
Yeah, where there's like a certain
Yep.
combo where you could like
You dodge
destroy
midair
things.
to stack
Yeah.
damage. Yep.
Yeah. He did that in like 2 shot a boss or whatever, but he did it one time for fun just to show it, right?
Right.
And then he also did like I forget what he said. He did something else,
Evan,
but it
go
was
get
like
Luray.
he said something else, but it wasn't anything important. Like the big thing he was complaining about is that are you fucking okay? I thought I was stuck again.
I was stuck for a second.
Erased him.
All remaining.
Shield unlocked.
There's
done.
3 unfriendlies left.
Nice.
Stan say you got 1 hostile left.
But yeah, so he got banned basically for free play exploiting in quotes, which is just finding the fastest loot farm rate.
That's
Which I
stupid.
think is
That's
stupid.
You're gonna lose
oh, that is
capability.
stupid. That's like in and I know you guys don't play Fallout 76, but I was reading a story about it where a guy
No, it's like-
a guy
Okay,
got banned for basically having unlimited ammo. Like he found a way to farm to get tons of ammo and resources and stuff, and they banned him for it. And he's like the only
was
person that
nuts.
plays the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shade Tech interacts
Oh,
have gone
Shade Tech offline.
Yep.
It's like, well no, my biggest comparison to it is Destiny 1 loot cage.
Yup.
Oh yeah.
Where, oh my god, dude, I sat there for like 30 fucking hours. And I wasn't banned. And I had like some ridiculous amount of loot from there. Like, and
You
I just
shouldn't-
farmed it till I basically had everything.
You shouldn't
And I'm
ban
okay with
people for like using an exploit that like is your fault as the developer. Like it's their fault that there are
Right.
issues with the game.
I'm seeing
That
5
was his
hostiles
point. He
remaining.
was like, you guys knew about this. So I'm literally streaming it so you guys can either A,
Yeah.
fix it, or B, not fix it. and
I mean,
can
it's
keep doing it.
it's one thing if somebody like cheats, you know, like does something
Well,
where they like mod the game or something like that. That's cheating. That's a totally different thing.
Sure. The way I think of it is, it only matters in a game with an economy.
Yeah.
If the game doesn't have an economy, who
Which-
actually cares?
Yeah.
Like, Anthem doesn't have an economy. It's not like Diablo 3 with Auction House, where you could literally make money farming gear.
Which is funny because that's actually something that Fallout 76 was facing, was item duplication. And they had to shut the game down, I think.
Yeah, they
to
should
get
shut the
rid of
game
all-
down.
I
You
know,
know-
funnily enough, RuneScape had an issue with that recently too.
RuneScape
I
is
know
still
a
a
lot of
game.
people. Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's actually gotten. Its average
Big
player
again.
place is,
I'm seeing
yeah,
one more
RuneScape actually got
hostile.
really huge. With
Really?
the mobile release, people, yeah, with the mobile release.
Wait,
people
it's
Yeah,
on
they released it
it's
on
on
game.
mobile?
Yup.
Wow.
I play it. I play
Let's
it.
get in the door.
I love it.
That's impressive.
20 seconds until next
But
wave.
there was for one day, I don't know how, I don't know why, but there was a random drop in an area for a
Next
weapon
wave in
called a
10
T-bow,
seconds.
a twisted bow, which is worth something around 1.8 billion gold. Okay.
Oh, I had
And
that
it
before I
was-
logged. I'm just
and-
kidding. I
And there was a
Next wave
drop
of hostiles is
in the
beginning.
middle of the world that had it.
Ah, crap.
That
Sport station's
everybody
gonna be
could
down
get.
for like 30 seconds.
Okay. So everybody could get access to a twisted bow,
Yep.
which
Which,
is a raid drop, and it's the highest, or it's the hardest drop in the game, basically. It's like the
Yep.
hardest loot table drop, because you have to beat a raid, you have to get X amount of points, then you have to get lucky.
and that,
basically.
I bet that screwed up the economy and just
And it
flooded
did,
it.
and RuneScape literally had to do a server reset to the day before. And in RuneScape now, you
Dang.
can use in-game currency to buy membership through what's called a membership farm.
That's cool.
So people would take the 1.3 billion gold and buy membership with it.
Right.
Those people got banned, and I think that's acceptable. But the people who used it to sell stuff and then get better items, they just got their account reverted, and they didn't get banned. Which I think is also acceptable. I died.
Crawl back in. I'll get him, Andrew. Just stay alive.
Well,
Indicate 5 hostiles
I'm kind of
remaining.
moving his way because I can get up here a little
Oh, you're
ways.
fine.
I'll
you're
body
fine.
block.
I'm gonna
Go
s-
ahead, Stu.
Yep. He can revive himself
Oh yeah, I just have to get in this.
because of the support station.
But no, I think that's totally valid. I think Jagex did a fantastic job with that situation.
Right.
And that's what I was kind of comparing it to.
Yeah,
That was the
I-
long statement, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a
I-
fantastic way to deal with it.
I feel bad for BioWare, but at the same time, they do kind of keep making it worse for themselves. But you can tell that this game is important to them. And honestly, it
really
almost
is.
feels like this game
Get ready
needs
to
to
scan the
succeed,
objective.
or they're done. Because
Which
EA
doesn't
is
make sense.
yeah.
Wave of hostiles.
EA has been shutting down studios.
Yeah, it's because Daddy's gonna shut off the money faucet if it doesn't succeed.
Which, I mean, they would land on their feet because, I mean, someone would pick them up as publisher. Andrew, go ahead and put all your money into that. But BioWare needs Anthem to succeed. They've been working their tail off to make it a good game. Follow me, Data Breach.
Honestly, I'm gonna be 100% real. I think Anthem is a good game.
It is.
I think it needs some fixes. I think it needs a little bit of QOL, whatever. But when you play Anthem,
You have fun.
you actually play the game, you have fun.
Yeah.
It's just,
The-
let me play the fucking game.
The analogy I used was right now, Anthem is like showing up to a party early, where, you know, chairs aren't set up yet, there's not as many people there, the thing's not completely together, but the party hosts are cool enough, and there's enough activities there to where you still have a good time. You're not too bummed out that the party hasn't started yet. And with
Sure,
Anthem, it does feel like a game that has potential through growth.
Right.
And honestly, people are comparing it to Destiny now and Division now.
Oh, hell
with-
no.
Which,
hell
yeah,
to the
those have
no.
had multiple years to become what they are.
Yeah.
Anthem needs
Division-
room to breathe.
Division 2, or not Division 2, shit. Destiny 2 took, what, 2 years to fix itself?
One
It
year.
took Forsaken.
I'm seeing 5 enemies
It
left.
took
Yeah,
the
surprisingly, Forsaken was the 1 year mark.
And then
I-
Destiny
it
1
feels like longer.
took... Destiny 1 took, I don't know, maybe 6 months. It took Vault of Glass, is really, in my opinion, what it took.
Yeah.
Because you hit level 30, and then you had literally nothing to do. Which is kind of like Anthem, but...
I
at least
think
they have
people's
difficulty
I think
tiers.
people's frustrations though is that you pay $60 for a game that feels unfinished.
Sure, and that's totally
You know,
valid.
that's and
Right.
that's the case with tons of games nowadays. It's just kind of
Yeah.
the state of the industry, and it's unfortunate.
Right.
The state of
and
the
that-
industry is, I can release an unfinished
You got
game,
one hostile left.
give a few day one patches, people are gonna buy it because the hype,
Yeah,
and then you
make
can fix
but
it over time.
make my player base beta test the game basically.
Right, but what makes Anthem a little bit better than the typical model of these days, which has not been properly communicated, is that Anthem's DLC is free.
Yes,
The player
all-
base will not be split like Destiny's was, where if you didn't get the next expansion, you might as well not even play the game.
Yeah,
When
only
you pay the
thing-
$60 to get Anthem, you are getting the base game, you are getting vanilla, but you're getting everything beyond that as well.
Prep yourself.
And that's great, and that's what I like what
Does
the
that-
Division is doing as
does
well,
that
because Division 2
include?
is...
Does that include when they add javelins though?
That is the one thing that will be
Yeah.
made.
Yeah, you'll have to pay for new classes, but like all
Yeah.
of the like story missions and shit.
That's not so
It's
bad.
contamination.
Chests, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no.
it's all
300
like
points.
all of the
got
micro
it.
all of the expansions and stuff that you'll have to pay money for is
Reclaimer
optional.
mass
You
classified.
Virus burst incoming.
stand by.
Reclaimer mass classified, by the way. If anyone wants.
Cool. All right. If you go down, you're dead for the wave, so be careful. And stay within my support station. It'll heal you every second.
I have an electric turret sitting right outside the door.
Excellent. That guy just yelled Boba Fett.
Yes.
But Andrew, I'll probably still make the clan on Division 2. Just tell me what you want it to be named.
I'll
And,
I'll think on it this week, and we can, and if you'll just, I mean, if you don't mind making me like giving me
Oh yeah,
like some
and
rights or whatever.
Everyone, like you, Daniel, Greg,
don't-
Russ,
Don't
Jake,
give Daniel
and Evan.
rights. Just give everybody else.
My plan was everyone who streams would be a lieutenant.
Yeah, bitch it. No, I'm kidding.
Evan though would be a new ranking called Trash Boy with an eye.
Called,
instead of a Y.
Dude,
Perfect.
all of my robots have 2 eyes at the end. Like if it, like... Like my when I had the shark thing on my interceptor,
Yeah.
he was Sharky Boy with 2 eyes.
All right. Logan says, off topic, but Maxie Patty (parentheses Peter's female wrestling character on Family Guy) was one of my favorite jokes on the show. I laughed too hard.
My favorite joke on Family Guy is the episode where they sing about the fucking FCC. That is my favorite joke.
That's a good one. That's a classic.
That is a
Steven,
classic.
Russ, as Friendly Fire Games, asks if Daniel can be Lieutenant Dan in our clan.
Yes.
Ooh.
Make a brand new rank that's just him.
Hostiles left.
Can I be Major Conic?
No, you'll be Lieutenant Major. Lieutenant Major Chronic. Yes, that's actually what you will be.
That's not even a real rank, though.
Is Major a real rank?
Lieutenant General is a rank.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Evan.
One more hostile.
Oh, I died.
Also, you're dead.
I went to kill the last.
What are all the clan ranks, Steven?
There is Commander, Lieutenant, Agent, and Recruit, I think.
How many commanders can you have?
One.
Until next wave.
Really?
Commander's the owner.
Commander's just the founder.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the
And
difference?
then
What's
it
the
would be-
difference in rights between a commander and the next rank down?
10 seconds.
The
I
only
don't-
difference between lieutenant and commander is that commander can give ranks
Yeah.
per se. Commander can change ranks at any
Heavily
point.
armored enemy detected.
So commander
And-
can take your lieutenant rank away, but
But
lieutenants can take away agent ranks.
Okay.
and-
So
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Got it. So lieutenants can take away ranks of anybody below them, basically.
Right.
Yes. Yes. Commander just has full control. Lieutenants have all control except commander control.
So the lieutenants can't
And-
stage a coup
And
against the
I
leader.
don't mean to pull rank pre-ranking, but if anyone deserves to be Commander in Division 2, it's me.
Well, I was just
No,
wondering
it's
if you
not.
could have multiple
killing
commanders
Death?
so that it's not just on one person.
Are we killing Death?
Yeah, kill Death. He's got an MG.
Death
All
is
right,
dead.
leave the next one. All right, it's Famine. Don't worry
shoot
about
his
him.
Tanks. Don't shoot his
You,
tanks.
you can take Famine's armor, but he's honestly just going to be a nuisance until we decide to kill him at 1 minute, because we've got the
Alright.
support station.
He has no armor.
Shotgunner's coming up.
God, dude, Big Alley is so great.
I don't think I have that one.
Big Alejandro.
Don't shoot him.
It's an MG42, right? Or is that Hungry Hog?
It's an MG.
I don't have Hungry
Okay.
Hog either.
Hungry Hog is an M60, and it's also very good.
Hungry Hog is a spray and pray definition. Big Alejandro
it's-
is a sniping.
Hungry Hog, I thought, was in cover as well, wasn't it?
Hungry Hog is just the longer you hold the trigger.
I get Hungry Hog and Big Alley confused a lot.
Big Alley is the one in cover holding
Okay.
increases
Yeah, that
stability.
makes more sense.
Hungry Hog is the longer you hold the trigger, the more damage it does,
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
That makes more sense.
without reloading.
Yeah. You
So
have
it
to.
is good
Is
for
it without
low stamina.
reloading or without until you stop
I
firing? Or
think
is
it's
that-
without reloading,
Okay.
so I think it works better with Lone Star, which is
Yep.
what I was going to switch to next wave.
Help me with this support.
On it.
There's 2 of them. One of them's almost dead.
Alright, I'm just going to chill here with
Let's
Famine,
fire on
so
him
that
to
way
the
he
left.
doesn't,
Get him. Good job.
I'm just chilling with Famine. If you bring
Work
him
on
to
that
the
other
door,
support guy.
if you bring him to the door, that would be great.
I've
All
got
right.
him. I've
Go
got
ahead
him.
and kill Famine.
We have like a minute left though.
I'm aware of that, but I need you to move off that. So unless you want me to kite Famine, I need you to push on the support guys because I can't damage them worth crap.
Yeah, I'm not damaging him either.
Okay, Evan,
Alright,
swap.
no, I'll
take
push,
care
yeah.
of Famine.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, your fire hurts so bad. Oh.
Are we killing him?
No, not
No.
yet.
Oh.
Okay.
One guy's down. Alright, I guess we are killing him.
Andrew comes into the garage spraying his MG. Are we killing him? As he's
My favorite
firing.
part. My favorite part is I said no, and he just goes, "Oh."
Well, I said that because he was already dead.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that was still a decent farm. I mean,
All right, wave 10.
Looks like your shade tech's gonna go offline.
We're about to lose Shade Tech, so dump all of your points
I'm
in the
buying.
chest.
I'm buying ammo.
Next wave in 20 seconds.
I'll buy group ammo.
What's the point of me even running Reclaimers if you're not gonna use the free ammo?
I try to
10
stay in it,
seconds
but I have to
until
run
next
out all
wave
over
of
the big
hostiles.
fucking place to go kill medics and stuff. Ugh.
I asked you to kill one medic. Just one.
Alert.
The first couple waves, I was not staying anywhere near you guys, so I was low on my M4. Big Alley had a lot of ammo, but my M4 didn't, and I really like using my M4.
Please kill him.
He
Thanks.
died.
But yeah, I don't plan on like with the clan. It's going to be a group effort. Everyone who is directly involved with the streaming platform, for example, I consider a lieutenant. We want to. We will collaborate on like the emblem. I think that the tag, no matter what, should probably be like CFG or something, just so we've got some brand recognition.
I think that's fine. I think coming up with a clan name is going to be the more difficult thing because you want it to be something cool, but I don't know if our names would necessarily mash into something cool.
Yeah, Short will kind of
Yeah,
ruin that
Total-
chance.
Total Fire Gamesters is not a good one. I will.
That is not no, we're not going to be rolling through the dark zone and they go, oh no, it's the Chortle Fire Gamesters.
We can be my clan tag in League of Legends. It's the best clan tag ever. It's lowercase x, capital X, lowercase x. 420 Blaze Squad 69, lowercase x, capital X, lower x. Tell me
That
you
is-
get a better squad name.
That is the
You're the
perfect. That is the
worst.
perfect squad name.
There's 3
I
We're
know
all
what
just a bunch of memesters.
I know what Daniel would
love it.
suggest if I asked him, so I'm not even going to ask him.
Death and his friends.
Oh yeah,
What was the name?
it's Death and His Friends. It's our old clan name from back, way back when we used to play Lord of the Rings online.
Ooh, Loader, dude.
Lotro.
Loadero, dude.
Didn't you call it Latoro or something?
I did. I said Lotro.
That's how the fancy
Right.
kids say it, Lotoro.
Latoro.
It's also how they say
No,
it
I
in
used-
Spain.
Like when I actually played it, I called
That's
it
dumb.
Lotro.
I'm glad. So Russ is in the chat over here, and he just said that name needs to be retired. So I'm glad someone other than me thinks that.
Ah, crap. I just got killed.
What, Turtle Fire Gamesters?
No, Death and His Friends.
I will not allow our clan to be called Death and His Friends.
That's fine
really
because
best.
I wasn't going to allow it to happen. But I do request that it's something cool.
I'm cool with that.
Can we be... So my friend always wanted this clan tag, and I've always said no. Because, it's a really funny one, but it's also, like, a not-so-funny one. Can we be the Cool Kids Club, but spelled with all Ks?
What about the Split Fire Squad?
Get ready for
That's not terrible, actually.
Yeah.
Hostiles inbound in 20 seconds.
Alright, I'm running Lone Star now, so I have less sustain.
Oh, I'm Evan, and I have as many builds as...
Hostiles
I
inbound
want
in
it.
10 seconds.
Alright,
know.
you little shit.
We'll take suggestions
I was-
from chat for what our clan
was
name
telling-
should
yeah.
be.
I was
Please.
telling Anna when
Everyone
I start my
in Twitter
diet
chat.
tomorrow,
Inbound.
while I think, whenever I ask myself the question in my head, can I eat this? And then I'm gonna correct myself. No, Steven, it's got dairy in it. I'm gonna, in my head, respond to myself in the SpongeBob meme, it's got dairy in it. You know,
Yes,
like that.
yes.
I'm gonna be so sassy to myself because I'm gonna need to be mad at somebody, and it's just gonna be me. So I'm gearing up for that.
I always just take the Dr. Cox approach, where he tells Turk that he should remind himself how much he hates himself every day.
I love that
So
show.
yeah, I just remind myself.
What show? Sorry. Are
Scrubs.
they hunters?
No, it's
Oh, yeah.
EMP disruption.
Yeah, Kim and I were watching a little bit of Scrubs. We're on the episode. What is it? My Mistake. Is it?
Is that the one with the transplants?
No. That's Kim's favorite episode, and it's one of my top 5 for sure because it makes me tear up every time.
That one
No, it's the
hurts.
one with Ben.
That was my second guess. Oh, that's the best episode.
Yeah. I know. Where do you think we are? Like, oh my god.
Every time.
Oh, I know. I've seen that episode a dozen times, and every single time it gets me, even though I know exactly what's happening.
Yep. That's Scrubs is like, when you watch that, you're like, oh my god, Brendan Fraser's actually a good actor.
I've always thought he's a pretty decent actor.
He's all right. He's just fairly one note.
Yeah. No, the one that really gets me is John C. McGinley. Like,
Oh, he's fantastic. He
so,
is good in everything.
He's so underrated.
He is.
Have you seen him in Stand Against Evil?
I watched the first episode and then stopped, but I need to watch it.
It's basically like Evil Dead, you know, with
With Dr. Cox.
Yeah, he's essentially playing a grumpy older Dr. Cox, a grumpier older Dr. Cox that slays demons.
That's wonderful.
It's pretty great. I watched the whole first season and thoroughly enjoyed it.
Evan, did you ever watch Scrubs?
3 hostiles left.
Yes and no.
It is
I love
my favorite
Scrubs,
show.
but I just nah.
It's
know.
it's yeah,
well,
it's
Second
it's-
favorite show.
really. What's your first?
Community.
Really?
Really.
I love Community.
I'm surprised.
I'm
Community.
I'm
Community's
in my first watch through Community.
Community's good, but it's hit and miss for me. And Scrubs, almost every episode is a winner.
Yeah. See, with Community, there is so much talent behind it, and it's so much more clever than other comedies, and I just like the characters a lot.
Just
That's how-
out of curiosity, who is your
20
favorite
seconds
character?
until next wave.
In Community,
Yes. I'll give you one guess as to who mine is, and you're probably right.
I don't know, because like there's that side of me that's like, well, Evan likes to be a jerk, so Pierce.
Is that your guess?
Kind of.
That because you're correct. Chevy Chase is my favorite fucking character.
That's great.
I fucking love him.
But you know, Dan Harmon, the creator of Rick and Morty, is the creator of Community. They had the freaking Russo brothers on season 3, I think. That's the guys who do, like, you know, Avengers: Infinity War, all the good Captain America movies. It's just got so much behind it, and it's a show that often transcends its own genre.
Very
It gets progressively worse past season 3, which is unfortunate.
That's what I've heard.
But it's still like seasons 1 through 3 is great.
Well, but that's my issue with it. Like, you know, other than season 9 of Scrubs, which I don't even really count as Scrubs, every season is great.
Right. I just with Scrubs, a lot of the humor is fairly one note. While I don't know why I'm saying one note so much today. While
Yeah,
I
that's your
do enjoy it and I
word of
love
the
it and I love the characters, but with Community, I don't know. I feel like with it, it's a more well-versed
Can we kill
show.
a shield, dude? Please?
I'm working on it.
I don't know.
Holy shit,
I
dude.
mean,
I can't shoot him.
you know, Scrubs can make you laugh 1 minute and cry the next, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Community doesn't really have that feel for me.
I'm talking specifically humor.
Yeah, okay, I can see that from the humor aspect, but Scrubs to
Right.
me is much more well-rounded. You know, it can fit every mood that I'm in.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure,
But
sure.
like with Community, stuff happens. For example, like over the course of 3 seasons, they set up a joke that 80% of the population that watched the show probably didn't even realize. And that is, in one episode in season 1, they say Beetlejuice, and then in season 2, they say it randomly in another episode, and then in season 3, in passing, they're in the study room, and Britta says something about Beetlejuice again, and in the background, you see Beetlejuice walk past the study room because that was the 3rd time they said it.
I was there. For
That's
that joke.
that's
I
pretty
saw it.
funny. I feel that way about The Office, like where they set up things way in advance.
Right.
Kim and I are on our probably 3rd or 4th watch through of The Office, and you pick up things, you know, on multiple. On multiple
I just
viewings.
recently, like a couple months ago, watched through The Office in its entirety for the first time, and I loved it.
The back 2 seasons are weaker than the rest, but they're still good.
Yes. Yeah.
Sure.
But-
that is an enemy right in front
Yeah,
of the
I'm
door.
working on it. But regarding Community, one of my favorite jokes that I forgot about, and it's just because it just comes out of nowhere, is the episode when they're telling each other horror stories, and
That was a good one.
and it's gosh, Shirley, it's her turn, and her horror story.
I love
She's
Yvette
great.
Nicole Brown. She's great.
Shirley is the best character for one-lines that I've ever seen.
She tells her horror story, and it's basically about the rapture. And she's just saying like, all the other characters are at a party having premarital sex and all this kind of stuff, and then the rapture happens, and they're like, oh no, what are we gonna do? And the dean shows up, and he's the devil, and he's dressed up as like a sexy devil, of course, because it's the dean. And then Shirley shows up as an angel, and she blows wind and pushes him out of the cabin, and they're like, "Oh, Shirley, you saved us. Can we go to heaven now?" And she's like, "No, I just came here to say I forgive you." And she leaves.
She leaves.
And then the dean devil kicks down the door with a chainsaw and just goes, "Gay marriage."
Yep.
And that's how that's how the story ends.
That's it.
That's pretty great.
Oh man.
I really like the paintball episodes.
Oh, those are great.
Paintball's good. The last episode I just watched was the zombie episode.
The classic.
They have the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, that was a fun one. My favorite show is none of those.
What is your
But-
favorite?
My favorite is How I Met Your Mother.
Until next week.
Oh, that's a
Good
good
show.
one. That's a good one.
We can open the cache, by the way.
Oh, good.
Whatever.
I have issues with the final season of How I Met Your Mother, but
I
it's
liked the final season, but the ending was a spit in the face.
great. Well, I
Then I
do
called 2.5 years before it happened.
I do like that they set up the ending
It's up,
ahead
it's
of
up, it's
time
up.
Steven? Okay.
because they filmed that ending at the very beginning. So I like that they stuck to their guns, but I don't like the outcome. I wasn't a fan.
Agreed.
No. I was alright with it.
Oh
Just because,
shit! I'm gonna die.
Sure, I saw it coming, but
I healed you.
I mean,
Just we need to group up. Oh my god, it's the freaking melee wave.
yeah, it's the melees, so grouping is difficult.
All right, get behind me.
Run the train. Just run the train around.
All right, support station's up over here.
I see. Fight me. Melee dude on the left.
Yep, it's a fire axe guy.
His
Melee
name
dude
was his
coming
name
up
was
on-
Dave. Steven. He has a name. Had
Really, I thought his name was Alex. 'Cause
had a name.
their whole
every
names.
single rioter's name is Alex. So
Alright, I'm not pushing out.
good plan.
Hello, Grenadier, out of cover.
Alright, unless if we royally screw this up, you're about to get another shield. We don't even have to beat wave 15, we just have to get there.
Truth.
Alright, I'm gonna run outside and go melee them to death.
Fantastic.
Please don't.
Alright, bye. Hope you find your dad.
I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, if I was running defense, I could.
He absolutely could. His shield has 48
I'm not as
quadrillion hell.
I'm not as good as you.
Spoiler, almost died.
I saw.
Was scared.
Pulse out. I'm staying back here in the homestead.
I'm only seeing
You guys have fun.
You're a little baby. Alright,
Yeah.
Andrew. Yo,
Go get him. Get him.
yo.
I got it.
I'll die for it. Yay.
Hey.
Yay.
Well, Steven, when
Alright.
we're done with this, we'll probably call the stream. I think, because we're not gonna get anything.
Let's try to
else
kill the
done.
hunters so we can get a nice cache. But after that, we can call it. I'm switching to sentries. Andrew, get ready. The difficulty is about to ramp
Leave in 10 seconds.
a lot.
What
Great.
should I run?
Strikers.
Strikers?
A
Oh, fuck, I
heavily
can't
armored
switch.
hostile is inbound.
I love that my Midas has
Uh-oh.
a giant ass scope on it.
I'm not gonna be able to switch, Steven.
That's fine. I figured you wouldn't get there in time.
No,
That's
my,
okay.
whatever my R1 is, my mobile cover was down.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's push to the middle. I'm gonna climb up top and try to get a vantage point.
I still have Lone Star, so it's still a good build.
All right. I've marked Davis a lot.
I'm trying
Oh,
to
are
look
these
at
the hunters that we're trying to kill? Is
These
that
are the
what-
hunters.
Okay.
Yep.
it. On the right. I don't see Davis with marks. Oh, I see him.
There's a guy behind us.
If you want to focus them, me and Steven can probably get the hunters.
Yeah, keep our back
God
covered.
damn. I'm trying. There's a drone too.
Oof.
Alright, I got the drone.
Yeah, that hurt.
Can you get the support station as well?
Where the hell is it?
It's marked red.
I don't yeah, I see it. Okay, I'm on it.
Chucking a grenade to hopefully
They just
get
placed
him out of
another
cover.
support station.
Of course they freaking did.
I'm out of medkits.
They just placed a third support station. Same guy.
It's Dan on the right.
That's
why
what I'm trying to mark.
why can they do that but we can't?
Because they're hunters.
Yeah.
And they can do everything. They can do whatever the hell they want to.
Man, strikers would have really been nice though.
Yep. Not to die. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get this. This is how hunters usually go, is that the clock kills you.
Yeah. I got Davis down to like half armor.
I'm working on it, but I can't get a shot on him.
Yeah, I did. I'm on the
Andrew, do you have
stairs.
recovery link equipped?
Downstairs.
No.
No, he used tackling. Or not tackling.
Survival
Security
link.
link.
Security
what it's
link,
called.
Whatever.
Survival link.
Whatever
The
it's
survival
called.
link.
Ability that we're never going to use again. Link.
An ally is down.
Wow, okay. That's not what I tried to dodge and I jumped over the thing.
Oh god.
Kayla says, trumpets blast announcing presence. Did you see the goofy laugh in that Cuphead video?
Oh,
Yes.
On the right, Davis, on the right.
Yep.
Someone should probably
Wow,
get me up.
that support
I'm trying.
station is fucking nuts.
Pulse out.
Alright, I got the support station.
We have 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Nope.
It's alright though. We got your cachet and that's all that really matters.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Thank you guys.
Yeah, the support station is
You're very
stupid.
welcome. Yeah, Hunter support
fun.
stations are like Steven's support stations.
Yeah, times 4.
That's Just so you
Mine
know,
don't heal that
Steven,
fast.
A build centered around the hive is about as good as a hunter support station.
Excellent. I hope they get a set for it.
I don't. God. Because that's all people are going to use in PvP.
They will nerf it. I promise.
I trust them to fix stuff like that. They even with this game, they do such a great job of balancing and fixing problems.
Struck a pose.
I'm hiding in fear of death.
What did you think of the podcast, Kalen?
The goofy laugh in that Cuphead video. People
Okay,
still
so
play Cuphead?
it was from our Cuphead playthrough on the channel. This is before I was doing. Oh, good, shotgunner. Oh wait, no, it's not a shotgunner this time. But basically, the gist is Brody and Jake were playing Cuphead as a series, and in the third episode, Jake gets killed very abruptly, and unintentionally lets out the sound that Goofy makes when he dies or like falls off a cliff or something.
Or, well, not quite like that.
That was a seal.
That was a baby seal.
That was a baby seal coming to the world.
Well,
And he is no longer a part of this world. That poor baby
But-
seal.
I killed it.
But Jake lets out a Goofy scream, and it's really funny because it's out of nowhere. He doesn't ever address it. And Kaylin found it, timestamped it, and sent it to the Discord. So if anyone would like to see it, which I recommend you do, go check it out. Great listen. So, Kaylin, what I've heard, the whole Anthem causing PS4s to brick, I heard it was one reported case.
Oh, I heard it was causing systems to shut down, but had not yet caused anything to brick.
Yeah, no,
But
no, no.
people were afraid that
been-
it would.
There has been one brick confirmed, but a lot of cases what'll happen is you play Anthem, and while you're playing, your PS4 shuts down. So for anyone who has it digitally, because that's the only way it's been confirmed so far, people are getting full refunds for Anthem, which is fine. That's an understandable thing.
Here, Andrew, take this
It
gun.
shuts down while you play. I get it.
I
Right.
just got two guns. What did you drop for me, Steven?
It's the Tenebrae. I don't need it. I don't know if you need it, but it's an exotic. My thing
It's
is like
pretty good.
I'm not an Anthem fanboy. I said this in my review. I will continue to say it. I'm not, because I am as quick to jump to the necessary criticisms for this game as I am to jump to its praises, because I think that at the end of the day, what needs to happen is there needs to be an understanding of what it is and the facts as to what is happening. So but I just don't want people to hear like one guy's system got bricked and then just say, well, can't play Anthem anymore. Anthem is breaking PlayStations. It's not, it's just, this game has enough bad press as it is.
Mhm.
Most of it unwarranted.
Totally.
Most of it. I just don't want to add on to that pile, All right, so did you say you were good to stop
Yeah,
there?
I think that is well, especially considering I got what I needed.
Okay.
We don't even have to do it next week, but we will anyway. We'll be back next week for a final Division 2
Yeah, we can try
or
some legendary
Division
missions next week.
Division 1 stream just for funsies.
What's your
It'll be
final
the
measure
last-
build at?
Let
Like
me look.
classified wise?
I think I'm missing one piece.
Okay, what is the piece?
Let me-
Try to find out.
I can tell you right now. Hold on.
Kaylin, so you missed this story earlier because I told it earlier, but I'll tell it again. So the staff at my church, I'm on staff at my church.
The
That's what
mask.
my job is.
Wait.
Okay.
The mask and
2 pieces.
the gloves. Yeah, I'm missing 2
Okay.
pieces. Sorry.
Okay.
But the staff at my church is going on a diet because a lot of us said earlier, like later last year, that one of our priorities is that we want to be healthier. and so we decided as a group that we were going to go on a diet. So the first thing we're doing before we start the diet plan is we're doing a 10-day detox where we are cutting out various things such as gluten, dairy, and sugar. No, no, no. Not the mask.
He's still a dingus, but it's okay.
So, Anna and I went to the grocery store tonight to stock up. Spent a lot of money, but got a lot of good foods, got a lot of veggies. I'm going to be basically eating carrots till I croak. I might turn into the guy from that one episode of
Croaking carrots.
Well, actually, I would turn yellow from eating carrots. But if I added some tomato juice to that, then I would turn orange because...
He'll eat so many carrots, he might become Super Saiyan. Steven doesn't understand that joke. So, okay. Steven, Goku, his name is Kakarot.
I actually know that.
He's based off a carrot.
I knew that.
Is a vegetable.
And Piccolo is
an instrument. All of the Namekians are named after instruments. The Saiyans are named after vegetables. Because Bardock, which is Goku's dad, is named after broccoli.
Kalen, you're absolutely right. No more Whataburger and late night Taco Bell for now. Here's my thing. Up until 11:59 and 59 seconds on March 29th, I'm going to be the goodest boy I can. But the moment that clock strikes midnight on March 30th, I'm calorie man again. I'm going balls deep into all food.
Mike, hold on.
Don't say balls deep on the date of your wedding.
Yeah.
I clarified the food.
Point being,
I'm going to eat whatever I want.
I can't wait till Steven...
Day of the wedding.
Steven makes a toast. He's just like, ding, 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 balls deep, boys.
Balls deep, boys. Dadgrind.com.
No.
I'll be the one making that toast. No, I'd be excommunicated from my family for that one.
Damn. Hashtag savage.
All right, I think we're.
That's okay. Half of them aren't showing up, so.
I think we're gonna call it there.
Yep.
I forgot how to emote.
With that. So yeah, we'll be back again next week to do this Division 1 thing one more time, and then we're gonna make this a weekly Division 2 slot, which will be also fun, really fun. And I'm looking forward to it. Fun. So yeah, we'll see you back for Division next week, and then for us at Friendly Fire Games, we're back tomorrow with some live.
We are actually not streaming tomorrow over at Turtle Games. We beat Uncharted 4 on Thursday, which harkened in the Team Up T-Day era, which means we stream on our Team Up stream is either on Tuesday or Thursday. This week it's probably going to be Thursday, and that's going to be Destiny 2. I will not be playing probably because I'm probably going to be doing watching Captain Marvel in theaters, but that's not important. But your homework for both the audience at Friendly Fire Games as well as the audience here at Turtle Games is to help us come up with a clan name. Our tag is going to be CFG. Is that what we decided? Yeah, CFG.
CFG, yep.
But we need an actual clan name. Right now, the only thing that sounded remotely cool that we thought of was Splitfire Squad or something.
Squad, something like that. Could we? If maybe we could come up with something that fits the acronym CFG as well.
Yeah.
Cool fucking guys.
I was about to say that.
Perfect.
That's so great.
Perfect.
Oh man. No.
Oh, why not?
I'll think on it.
All right, I have contributed. Steven shot me down immediately. Here we go. So it begins.
All right. I think that's gonna end it for us. So we will we'll see you.
All right.
All right. Later, everybody. Bye.
Deuces. Have a good night.
Dadgrind.com.
God
No.
damn.
Enough with the grinding.